really the only thing that we need from the book is the fact that our company is Darlene's Delivery Service and that we're doing this the month ended July 31st. And we want to calculate our percentages to the nearest 1/10 of a percent. So, alright. So first we are going to do the title. So it's Darlene's Delivery Service. This is the income statement. And it's for the month. Oh. Ended July 31st, 2014. Yes. Darlene's Delivery Service. And my O got really close to my F. So it's 4-month ended July 31st, 2014. Alright, so we do revenue first. So we're going to just write revenue. Then we're going to indent slightly and do sales. And sales usually has a credit balance, so we're going to put it over here. And according to the top up on your top worksheet, it's 5,511. So we do 5,511. And it is what percent of sales? 100%. Actually, that's wrong. Don't do that. Right here. I'm sorry. I messed up. What? Well, but the book says to the nearest 1/10 of a percent. So you just need to follow the directions of the book. You may not equal 100% if you don't, though. You need to follow the directions. If it says to the nearest 1/10%. Alright, expenses. And then we indent, and remember our expenses are always listed alphabetically, but they're listed alphabetically up here too. So we do advertising first. Yes. And up here, it's a debit, so we're going to debit down here, 821. Insurance expense, 300. Miscellaneous expense, 347. And supplies expense, 713. Now we do our single line after that, and we need to add them all up. Somebody with a calculator. Can you add it up in your head? I say if you can add it up in your head, then go for it. What do you think it is? Very good. Got a bunch of smart guys in here now. All right. So the balance or the total goes over here. Remember? So we do 2181. Another single line. And then the difference between the two is 3,330. So, I can't do this in my head. I need somebody to divide 2181 by the 5,511, and then somebody to divide the 3,330 by the 5,511. Hmm? So I need one person to divide the 2181 by the 5,511 to find out what percentage it is. So if we round to the nearest tenth, it'd be 39.6. Yeah. So 39.6. No. That, I mean, Terry, you can know that it's not less than 50% because 2,500, I mean, what? No. Kylie? No. 60.4. Did you just subtract the 39.6 from the? I mean, it's right. That's right in the book. But I would always just divide to make sure that you did it right. But yes, these two should add up to be 100. So technically, 100 minus 39.6 would give you 60.4. But I, because I am a paranoid person, would always want to divide this just to make sure that I did my math right and not assume that I did my math right and then we need to do a double line and we're finished. Income statement done. Just over these two columns. That's the income statement. Well, no, because we're going to do work together too. We're going to make the balance sheet. All right, so in the book, so this is page 146. No, sorry. That's the on your own. Page 147. Balance sheet. In the book, it says that our company is Ken's Carpet Cleaning. 147. So we have Ken's Carpet Cleaning, April 30th of the current year. So yeah, oh, sorry. This is the balance sheet. And our date that we're given is April 30th, and we use the 2014 because it's the current year. No. On the balance sheet, we never do for the month. We always just do the date. So what goes on the left? Assets. So in the center here, we're going to write assets. Our first, if we go up here, lines 1 through 6 are assets, and everything else goes over on the other side. So the first one we have is cash. So I'm getting my numbers up here from the top. Yes. So we have cash, and it is $9,500. Petty cash, $100. Accounts receivable, Betsy Russell, $1,650. Accounts receivable, Charles Healy, $1,403. Supplies, $220. And prepaid insurance, $640. Then we do a single line, add them all up. So what you got? 13,501 or 513. Okay. And then you do the double line. No, that's it for assets. 13,513. Liabilities and owner's equity are going to be separate. They're going to be on the same side, but so up here at the top, we're going to do liabilities. We have accounts payable, Lindgren, I guess that's how you pronounce that. Supply, and it's 548. Account payable, taxes by Thomas, $111. Then we do a single line and total that up. Did you have a question, Drake? Yep, 659. No double line after that one, because you're not completely done. And we need to write total liabilities here. Then we're going to center owner's equity. Oh, we didn't. We should have. Good catch, Macy. Yes, it should say total assets. I apologize. Now, one thing that we're not going to do um, sorry. We don't put, I'm losing my book. We don't put capital and drawing and the net income all underneath owner's equity. We need to take the drawing and the net income and find the difference. So $18.99 minus $8.55. The $18.99, the net income, minus the $8.55 from the drawing. Okay. Add that to the capital of $11,810. $12,854. So what you're actually going to do is you're going to take net income. Oh, come on. Net income minus drawing. And then you get your total plus capital. And that's your capital for the balance sheet. So my owner's name is Ken Chenariak. I don't. Make sure I spell that right. Capital. And the total, Macy said, was $12,854. So once I did all this math, this number here was the $12,854. Now I'm going to end up with a blank line because I want the total liabilities and total owner's equity to be in line with the total assets. So I'm going to draw my single line down here so that the single line on this side matches the single line on this side. Oh, this one. So this is the math to get to this number. Yeah, because the drawing decreases owner's equity, the capital. Drawing decreases capital, but net income goes back into capital. Then you total the total liabilities and the capital together, and we should get total, and they've abbreviated, LIAB, and, oh, I forgot I totally spelled that wrong. And that's why we don't use pen. Total liabilities and owner's equity. And it should be 13,513 if you've done your math right. They should match. Double lines. All done. Yeah, 13,513. It should match total assets and total liabilities and owner's equity. These two numbers should match.